is KARE 11 News Sunrise.
Come on, come on, come on. The dog.
Yeah.
They
It's
paid
kinda like
big
that.
money for these 30-second spots. A couple $1 million worth. Companies are hoping they'll reap some big dividends. All depends on what you thought. This morning we run down the list of the most popular ads by the people advertisers hope to reach, and that's you. An advertising agency created Ad Bowl, the first real-time interactive Super Bowl ad ranking system, which allowed the fans to give their 2 cents worth on their telephones. And joining us now with the winners is Ad Bowl creator Steve McKee. Thanks, Steve, for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about how this worked.
Well, you're saying 2 cents worth is actually very appropriate because that's about what it works out for per person. As the ads aired, people could go to adbowl.com or this year wirelessly as well and rate them on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being a touchdown and 1 being a fumble. And we had over 167,000 votes. It was a big success.
Is the voting over then, and you had to do it during the game?
You had to do it during or shortly after the game.
Okay.
Yeah, we pulled the plug about midnight last night.
Okay, well, we're going to look at some of the ads that we think might have done well. First one was the one with Yao Ming for Visa.
Yao Ming's Visa spot didn't do as well as we would have thought. I thought it was terrific, a lot of fun, but it didn't crack the top 10.
Really?
Really.
Wow, folks, where I was, we're laughing. But, okay, Reebok's ad, they had a spot out that got a lot of attention.
Reebok's ad was very, very funny, and it actually came in at number 3, which is quite a feat because it was a second half ad, and it's hard for second half ads to crack that top 5.
Yeah, especially in this second half.
That's right, especially in this second half.
Now, here's one we ran early last week, the Trident ad, where the 4 of the 5 dentists recommend it, and the squirrel goes in and bites the 5th one.
Yes, a lot of hype surrounding that ad, and it pretty much fell flat on its face. Didn't score well with Ad Bowl voters. No.
Okay, well, speaking of hype, then another ad that got a lot of hype was the ad with Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes, Ozzy Osbourne Pepsi Twist. That came in actually at number 6. Terrific commercial, but I think there was so much hype that kind of spoiled the ending for people.
Yeah.
And as a result, they didn't rate it as high as they might.
Well, I know. Now, the advertisers actually do well with that because all the news outlets were playing these ads. But the ones that are hyped up don't necessarily then do well during the game itself?
Well, not necessarily. In the case of the Osbourne's ad, I think it spoiled the ending. But Pepsi will take it. With all the publicity they've gotten, I'm sure they're very, very happy.
Okay, what came in number 1 then, Steve?
Number 1, the drum roll please, was FedEx and the Castaway commercial. Doesn't hurt to have a major motion picture set you up like that.
Yeah, okay. And number 2?
Number 2 was Budweiser, Instant Replay with the Zebra.
The Zebras.
Which was one of the first commercials that aired during the game.
USA Today rated that as their number 1 ad, so I think a lot of fans like that. Steve, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you. You bet.
Okay.